Firstly, I would thank RizingTV for inviting CGTMSE for this event on Healthcare Innovation Summit 2025. Now, CGTMSE, most of you would be aware what is CGTMSE, or you would be like thinking what CGTMSE is providing, guarantee दे रहे कि loan दे रहे. Most of them have a confusion that CGTMSE is providing loan or guarantee. So today we would be covering up what all products CGTMSE has come up with, when it has been set it up, and what are the modification, and for improvement of this scheme guidelines, what all modification we have come up with that will start up. Now, CGTMSE Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprise has been established in the year 2000 in order to provide the catalyst for the collateral-free and third-party free guarantee for the to the MSE sector provided for the loans lended by the banks and NBFCs and institutions. Starting with the presentation, CGTMSE. CGTMSE has been set up in the year 2000 by MSME, Micro Small Medium Enterprise, Government of India and SIDBI. We have been located only in Mumbai and we are covering up almost all over India. So we have around 45 staff who is looking after the guarantee of almost 3 lakh crore guarantees. And this is 276 member lending institution. Now member lending institution is nothing but the banks, NBFCs, RRBs who has taken the guarantee under CGTMSE, who have been registered under CGTMSE. Basic objective of CGTMSE. Now, since you have been healthcare institutions or healthcare entrepreneurs, right? So, in this, the basic motto of facilitating collateral-free and third-party free guarantee loans. For y'all, it would be benefit that what CGTMSE does, we provide guarantee only for those loans which are collateral-free. All those loans that has been sanctioned by the bank without collateral, that loans can be covered under CGTMSE. And if that loan defaults, so we provide the guarantee for that. That is almost basic standard rate is 75% of the default amount we give as a first claim to the bankers. So the bankers are making good their loss, but in this scenario it is benefit for the borrower also that they without any collateral they can start up their business. Now for healthcare, you can start up set up dispensaries or diagnostic centers or medical manufacturing of medical equipment. So if your project is viable and good and viable, so bankers, see most of the bankers come up, most of the borrowers turn up to us stating that bankers don't provide us loan and they don't want to cover under CGTMSE. They want collateral. So what we suggest to the borrower that your project should be viable. You make a project report and you submit to the bank and you state that you want to get cover under CGTMSE. Since this scheme is very beneficial for the startup, first generation entrepreneur, and also encouraging financial inclusion through hassle-free access to the finance and credit. Underserved area, first generation entrepreneur as well as to the small businesses. So financial inclusion basic is under credit guarantee scheme. Then create opportunity for MSE for further economic development. Once the business has been started, so it will automatically help us in the economic development. Now growth of CGTMSE. We have been started since 2000, but last 4 years was a peak year wherein we have achieved the milestone. From 1 lakh crore guarantee, we have reached to 3 lakh 5,000 crore guarantees. These are the guarantees approved under CGTMSE. Guarantees means for this guarantees we have sanctioned, we have given the first claim also. So these are the total guarantees that has been covered, and in this coming year we are planning out to guarantee up to 4 lakh crore guarantee, and cumulative we have achieved 1 crore lakh crore guarantees. Now benefits of CGTMSE. Now what are the benefits? First is no collateral or third party guarantee. If there is no collateral or third party guarantee, still you can take a loan and start up your business. Secondly, support first generation entrepreneur. Now first generation entrepreneur being a job seeker, instead of being a job seeker, you can be a job creator. That is, you would be starting up a business. So the main problem what first generation entrepreneur have, that they don't have any collateral security, and covering
So this is the government that come up with a scheme wherein they lend the money to the borrowers who don't have any collateral security. Facilitate improve risk profile of MSE. Now what are the benefits of MLIs? Now what benefits MLIs are getting in there? MLIs are nothing but the banks. What benefit is that there is zero risk weightage. That is all those loans that has been covered under CGTMSE, they have been given guarantee for them. They need not maintain any capital leverage as per the IRAC norm. Second benefit is that institutional recovery dues. All those guarantees that have been covered under CGTMSE, they have to initiate the legal action. Since legal action has been initiated, so the recovery dues is easier for the bankers also. And thirdly is like credit enhancement to improve the investable grade. Since there is no collateral, the investable grade process would be on the higher process. Now coming up with the posting of various product scheme. We have around 6 products that has been working on. That is, first is CGS1 scheme. That is for the conventional banking. Or initially we have started with CGS1 scheme, wherein all those banks who have lended the loan and covered the guarantee under CGTMSE will covered under CGS1 scheme. Then we have 2018-19 we have come up with NBFCs. All those loans that has been lended by NBFCs, they are covered under CGTMSE. So those loans comes under CGS2 scheme. Fintech and digital banking plays a major role in that. Third is we have come up with one more scheme, that is CGS3. As per RBI, CGS3 is like banks as well as NBFC together they lend the loan. So that loans can also be covered under, that comes under CGS3. 80% loan is given by the banks and 20% loan is given by the NBFCs. So in order to increase the loan factor, lending purpose, CGS3 scheme has been introduced. Support to the street vendors. PM Vishwakarma is support to the artisans and craft people, and special scheme with state government. This is from last 3 years we have come up with special scheme with state government. We are collaborating with the state government. See, our standard rate of default, giving default is 75%. But after having a collaboration with the state government, the maximum guarantee coverage we provide is up to 90-95%. That is 75% coverage is given by CGTMSE and balance 15% or 20% coverage is given by the state government. So in order to enhance the lending purse, we have state collaboration. Government has introduced with the state collaboration. They are stating that you collaborate with more and more states so that the underserved area, rural areas, unaware of this scheme and they are unable to get the loans without collateral. So you clean up with the this collaboration. So this would be beneficial that with the state collaboration, even the state level would also be initiating that they would be covering more and more loans, lending more and more loans to the borrowers, and same would be covered under CGTMSE also. So directly what all loans has been collaborated under this scheme, directly the guarantee has been covered under CGTMSE. So we have a portal wherein direct coverage, that is 75% plus 15 or 20% is covered by CGTMSE. Now 75% or 15% you would be thinking ki kya hai ye 75%, 15%, 20%, right? For us it is like easier to say. For y'all, like, see, suppose for example if you have lended, if a banker has lended a 10 lakh loan, of that 10 lakh loan at the time of default, that is NPA हो गया, 20% the outstanding would come up to, आपका NPA के time outstanding रहेगा 80,000, 8 lakh suppose. So 8 लाख का जो भी डिफॉल्ट अमाउंट है उसका 75% अमाउंट हम देते हैं बैंक को. सो दिस इज द बैंकर्स इज ऑल्सो बेनिफिशियल एज वेल एज द बोरोवर. बोरोवर के ऊपर भी कोई बर्डन नहीं आएगा क्योंकि बैंकर को भी पैसा मिल रहा है तो वो भी बोरोवर पर ज़्यादा बर्डन नहीं डालेंगे. सो दिस इज 75% कवरेज हम देते, दैट इज द फर्स्ट क्लेम. इसमें हम सेकेंड क्लेम भी देते हैं. सेकेंड क्लेम इज बैलेंस 25%, 75 का बैलेंस 25%, दैट वी से दैट बैंकर्स हैज़ टू come after 3 years of first claim settlement. क्योंकि we also have to maintain the leverage in a book. Since we are lending, we are providing the guarantee, we have stretched a payout. हमने भी हमारा, we get amount from the governments, and that government amount we are lending to the bankers. So for that also we have to maintain leverage. So we have a payout breach also. That is, we are giving 2 times whatever income we have receiving. कोई भी बैंक को हम 2 times ही दे रहे हैं, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं दे सकते क्योंकि bankers will come up with more and more. So we have stretched in some point of time we have given a pause wherein more than 2 times we won't be giving as a first claim. We won't be settling the claim. We would be settling, but it would be defaulted in the next year, coming year. Moving forward is the salient features of credit guarantee scheme. Which all guarantees can be covered, which are the loans can be covered under CGTMSE. Firstly is micro and small enterprise. Initially we have come up with coverage up to 2 CR loans, or 2 CR loans can be covered under CGTMSE. Then we have increased the limit to 5 CR, and now we have come up with up to 10 CR. If up to 10 CR loans has been sanctioned to a borrower, that 10 CR loans can be covered under CGTMSE. And maximum coverage eligible activity: manufacturing, service, retail, wholesale activities can be covered. Now manufacturing setup units is there, so you can cover this. Manufacturing units can be covered under CGTMSE. Agriculture and self-help group guarantee we don't provide. Only this manufacturing, service, retail, wholesale, educational and training institution. Now educational and training institution, if an institution is set up, for that the loan has been given, so that loan can also be covered under CGTMSE. Hybrid partial collateral security model. In this hybrid partial collateral security is that banks lend up to 10 CR. Suppose banks are lending to a borrower 10 CR. Of that 10 CR, borrower is giving he is giving 2 lakh collateral in that. 2 CR collateral is there. So CGTMSE would be covering the unsecured portion up to 8 CR. So this is hybrid model we have come up with, because most of the bankers were saying that borrower के पास collateral है, अभी उसके पास collateral है तो हम 10 CR कैसे उसको benefit, हम कैसे benefit लेंगे. So we said if he has collateral, so 2 CR collateral, whatever amount collateral is that, you deduct that collateral and balance unsecured portion get covered under CGTMSE. Anytime guarantee coverage. Earlier, for the banks, it was like only all those loans sanctioned in a particular quarter. Within the next subsequent quarter, उनको हमारे पास guarantee के लिए आना था. But now we have scrapped that policy. All those loans sanctioned prior also, that is 2 years back, 5 years back, 10 years back, can be covered under CGTMSE, provided it should not be under SME2 category, restructured or SME2 category in the last year.